Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the coach, Gino DeMarco, and they're going to be celebrating him in a big way. Remember, it is geneva.edu/education/roast, the beautiful Pittsburgh Marriott North, coming up April 21st. Everyone's invited. Why? 25 years in coaching. I love you, your mother and father, Eugene and Norma, the Reverend retired, your Reverend brother Sam, and your other brother, the quarterback, and Maria, all Geneva. I didn't realize you had a master's from WVU. How'd that happen? Congratulations, by the way. 1986, a little late, but better late than never.
Yeah, I coached at WVU.
I know, Don Nealon.
Yeah, before that I went to
College Football Hall of Fame.
I went to Georgia Tech before that.
Bill Curry, College Football Hall of Fame.
And the reason I went to Tech is to get an MBA, and it took me a year.
I worked at WNBA, does that count?
No. Yeah, it took me a year to find out Georgia Tech didn't offer an MBA. So I went to West Virginia.
Listen, I did this earlier because I knew you wouldn't let me read the whole thing, so I'm going to read as much as I want. And Chase, who is shooting this, he just had his shoulder replaced by a great surgeon, orthopedic surgeon in Columbus, so you can take him, okay? So don't let him take the script off of me. Now listen, you've won more games than anybody in 120 years at Geneva. They've been playing football there since 1890. You surpassed the great Gene Sullivan, former Richland coach, as in Pine Richland, 2003. 100 wins in 2007. 4 times you qualified your teams for the NAIA. 6 times the NCCAA Victory Bowl. 5 times you've won it. Postseason 14 times in 20 years. Gene Sullivan and Vi Morgan and you are the only guys 10 years plus. 3 times Coach of the Year, Mid-States Football Association. You were a linebacker in the early 80s. This blew me away. Baseball.
Yes.
You batted your junior year .407?
Yes.
Was it really Terry Francona pretending he was you?
No. Here's what, and I have to give props to my high school baseball coach, Great Crazy.
Great baseball coach.
Yes, very good. Just very, very good. During my baseball career,
Chase, getting crowded in here. Get in close so they can hear
during
you.
my baseball career, baseball-wise, as a sophomore, for whatever reason, I got the pitch run for Jim because they didn't want him to get hurt. But I was a sophomore, so it was okay. So
Bring in the other Italian.
Yeah,
we
bring
love
in the
you.
other guy. In one game, I was playing second base. I couldn't really get the ball to first. Basically, got so upset with me, he told me to sell my glove. He actually said, Gino, he said, come here. He said, I want you to sell your glove.
Oh,
so
that's cold.
Yeah, and it well, whatever. But I didn't sell it. I wanted to prove him wrong in college, so I played college baseball and made all conference and then .407. So that when I did call him, he asked me, well, what position did you play? And I said, well, I was a designated hitter.
Because I told my glove.
So I told you, you really didn't even glove anyway. True story.
Joe Hudak, great baseball coach.
Yes.
I don't think people realize, and you're also teaching the accredited business school, which is second to none. I love what they do. Props to Cheryl Johnson and everybody in the administration. New president, love Geneva. But here's what blows me away. A lot of people don't realize how good their baseball team is. It has been a great tradition for a long time. Because we think basketball, we think football. But baseball was signature for a long time.
Yeah, Coach Hudak built that program. And then, Coach Sumner took over. There was a couple of years back in the 90s, way back in the 90s.
I remember the 90s.
Yeah, that we actually had football, basketball, baseball all go to, like, baseball went to the World Series, football went to the National Championship Series, basketball went to the, to the playoffs, NAIA playoffs.
Listen, but let's go back to where we are now, 3rd Avenue. As I was waiting for you and the blossoms are coming out of the trees and looking at just the Episcopal Church, the Presbyterian Church, this wonderful town, the history, it really all did begin here for you. So kind of go back to growing up with the DeMarco family in New Brighton.
Well, I think it was the greatest time, the greatest place to grow up in Western Kentucky. Right here in Beaver County at that time. I mean, when we were growing up, when you think about it, the Steelers were winning, Pitt was winning. It was just a real special time. This town, it was the greatest place to grow up. Very, very blessed. And my parents, to have parents like I have,
I still have them.
I can't describe to you what a blessing it is.
David, how good of a quarterback was he?
I recruited David to Geneva. Okay,
Your brother.
My brother. Now, I didn't do him any favors because I was told two other kids, and this is when I was an assistant.
Right.
So I went out to find the best kids. David, as a sophomore in high school, teamed up with a young man by the name of John Hill, who
I've heard of him.
yeah, who was with
Kind of
the
a tall
Steelers.
guy.
Yeah, a tall guy.
Right.
And I think David had probably one of the most purest passing techniques. He was very, very good. Very good.
Listen, I know how much you are a man of faith, and much better man than I, and I will always take that to my grave because they don't come much better. If I can come back with anyone and live my life like he has, I would do it. Cheryl, his 4 daughters, we talked about them earlier today, Alexis, Curry, Jessica, and Grace. But for the grace of God, how have you been able to make all of this work so wonderfully when many of us have decided to go, oh, what's down that road?
Yeah.
How have you done that?
I was in business for 7 years, worked for a Fortune 100 company, and actually a Geneva alum hired me. I kind of got bored with the job, I really did. And I was helping Coach Sullivan on the side, kind of doing that volunteer thing. When the company, the pharmaceutical company asked me, this last product I had to sell was Rogaine. This is true. I thought
I could use some of that right now.
Some of that right now.
You look good.
I don't know. I just wanted to be able to do something that had an impact like this.
Well, you have, and you know your time at Baldwin Wallace and all of these things that have connected you to the 25 years you're now going to be paid tribute to. It's at the beautiful Pittsburgh Marriott North, again, geneva.edu/athletics/roast. Please participate, and I'm sure it's going to be standing room only. Only got a couple of minutes left. Just take us through the whole journey as far as your time, memorable moments, and I know there are many, and I read over some of the golden statistics about being up on the hill, College Hill in Beaver Falls.
I don't know. I'm just so blessed that every day I get an opportunity to do what I love to do. I mean, I honestly do the best job in the world. In the beginning, it went really well. You know, when you win, you know this. You win,
Yeah.
everybody loves you.
Yeah.
The last couple of years have been kind of tough because we haven't been winning. And you know, a lot of shit involved there.
But here, it's a different playing field now. It's much different. And obviously, Division III, I mean, things are changing and a lot of competition and a lot of schools have the same idea as far as winning. But where you guys win, faith, meaning God, in the classroom. Everybody that I know have graduated from Geneva, it's a winner when it comes to their classroom. Why is that?
I think Geneva prepares students for life. They really do. I think it's because being a Christian school, people who are involved there, faculty, staff, really believe that they're called to be there. And the focus is on the student. It's not on research, it's not on trying to get some government, you know, it's on the student. And it changed my life. It really did.
Well, listen, student athletes, yes, just athletes, absolutely come out better than they were, I think, before they went in. And as far as just the classroom for students, it doesn't get any better. I'm so proud to have them a part of our landscape as we are. This gentleman, and as far as all of those memories, we can spend a whole lot more time going back in time, but they'll do a lot of that, and you're going to be privileged if you're at the roast, Pittsburgh Marriott North. It is geneva.edu/athletics/roast. Gino DeMarco, much love, brother.
Thank you, sir.
I love you too. Good night from the Brighton Hot Dog Shop.